How y'all doing? It's Real World J Podcast Show. We are live on all major platforms. We are on all major platforms. How you doing? I'm your host Jesse Morgan. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for joining the Real World J Podcast Show. We're host Full Circle J, Akata J, Unapologetic J. Uh, home of the Twin Desert Eagles like no other with host Mark 2.5. Get better, homie. We love you. We miss you. You know what I'm saying? I miss you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, just get better, man. You know what I'm saying? When you go on the podcast, just tell them what's up. It ain't nothing like threatening anything like that. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of you know what I'm saying, a lot of rehabbing and healing involved. So, on the outer side, not on the inner side. So you know what I'm saying? He just had a bad fall, and you know what I'm saying, and he got to recover from it. That's it. That's pretty much it. And I really appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go to the we're gonna get to the bones to the show. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying, the show is about being grateful, being grateful. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of things, because a lot of things that we do, and a lot of things that we have, and just life period, man. We just walk around ungrateful, and it's a bad thing being ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? When you have so much, when you have so much to be thankful for, that we find ourselves being ungrateful. Um, you know what I'm saying? Just not even like knowing what's going on. Shout out to the person watching on YouTube live. I really appreciate you. We get it started. Um, but you gotta understand, like even just waking up every day. I was telling my wife just a few seconds ago. It's like, man, people complain about like having a bad day, but like somebody woke up, everybody in the house and woke up, and they got four, and they just got the one kid or the two kid, whatever, any kid that woke up, and one of their kids or their kids didn't wake up when everybody else did. Could you imagine everybody waking up in the house and your one kid didn't wake up and he's not waking up forever? Somebody went through that today, and I'm not saying your day ain't bad though, but dang. And I'm not saying, but I'm like, what's real? What? I mean, things. I'm just saying things can be worse, but like, what's worse than that? I mean, there's a lot of things worse than that, but I'm a lot of things worse, and I'm not putting levels on worse and good and bad. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just making a point. Like, in the end of the day, if you got a job, like, you know what I'm saying, like, how you not like, in the end of the day, people are ungrateful, and I have done this to my, and I have done this. I have done this myself. I didn't have jobs, or I got a job. I had a job that I was ungrateful for. The people that were killed to be in my position that have a job and be able to provide for their family and feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? And feel, you know what I'm saying? And feel like they're a man at the end of the day, even if there's nobody to tell them. But your actions speak loud, it's actions speak louder than the pat on the back. Because being, you know what I'm saying, like, like being an ungrateful person is not recognizing, like, man, you know what? I got a job, or I got an opportunity that's be able to, you know what I'm saying, to help, you know what I'm saying, pay bills, you know what I'm saying, like, to contribute, and you know what I'm saying, do the things they need to do, you know what I'm saying? And we take that for granted, you know what I'm saying? We play with it, you know what I'm saying? We don't take it serious, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, but if the check stops coming, or something wrong with your paycheck, are you serious, or the check stop coming because you didn't take it serious because you're being ungrateful, then what? That's serious. You did it to yourself. Because really, you know what I'm saying? Really, and I would say one of the things. I would say one of the things about I would say one of the things that you can do to be one of the things that you can do like physically or whatever, like people can see to be an ungrateful person. One of the qualities or one of the things or whatever I'm trying to say is actually I was about to say, um, you know what I'm saying? It's actually, you know what I'm saying? Like I forgot about to say though, but still, my point, I can still go to something else, but like my point is like, because I said all that. It's actually, you know what I'm saying? It actually happened a lot. You know what I'm saying? Actually, not basically, yeah, I found it. Yeah, basically, not taking care of the things that being a, they let you know that you're an ungrateful person because when you don't cherish and when you don't take care of the things that you have, that the thing, especially the things that you essentially that you need to have to survive. I'm not talking about work. Yeah, you put work in the board, but I'm talking about a health relationship with your, you know what I'm saying, with your kids, health relationship, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, with God, you know what I'm saying, have a relationship, you know what I'm saying, with yourself, more importantly, you know what I'm saying, because if you don't do that, then you're just putting out bad product, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Michael J and shout out to Wondering Fool for listening to the Real World J podcast show. Your host Full Circle J, Arcada J, Unapologetic J. Will host more 2.5 twice a night at half the time. Home with the home with the Twin Desert Eagles. And like you gotta, and then like, and then you gotta understand like, even just you know what I'm saying, like even just being like like and I'm talking about to the core, like man, the toes in your feet. You know what I'm saying? But you have feet, but you got legs. Because I actually know someone, and I'm just making a point. Like I actually know someone. Everything I just said, they don't have, and I shouldn't have to look at that person to be like, "Oh, I'm thankful. Oh, I'm grateful. Oh, I'm thankful. Oh, I'm grateful." Nah, that should already be. Because if you can stand somewhere 10 those nouns and you can walk somewhere and then you can, you know what I'm saying, if you can go out there, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, if you vertical, then you can listen, you can go out and do whatever you want to do and do what you need to do. And also have the right mind for it and be prepared. I ain't gonna send you out there blind, but you know what I'm saying? What I am gonna do is like, just you know what I'm saying, just make it make sense. Like so we can be ungrateful, like, you know what, how you can be in a relationship or you can be in a marriage and you can be like, man, my marriage, you know what I'm saying, suck this and that. But it's like at the end of the day, it is it real, is it real problems? Is it real reasons or is it just selfish reasons? Because the selfish reason doesn't go well in a relationship or in a marriage. That's you know what I'm saying, being ungrateful, like, you know what I'm saying, like you're not, you know what I'm saying, like the one of the worst things you can do is not appreciate, you know what I'm saying. One of the worst things you can do to a person who loves you unconditionally is not love them unconditionally back. Because they know how that feeling is and they know what it looked like because they do it every single day. They see themselves. You know, and like because they feel like why are you not cherishing me? Why are you not holding me to high regard? Because they feel like because they feel like that they are high regard. So they like why you don't see it, and then they, and then and then you come off ungrateful to them, and so they're going and so majority of the time people gonna treat you like you're ungrateful. Because someone that's in your life every single day that contribute in your life to make your life easier or better in a way. And if you don't see them, then you're ungrateful. Because especially if your man or your husband, your husband or your wife, you know what I'm saying, do all this stuff, whatever, but you talk to your homeboy and he can't even get her, and he can't give her, you know what I'm saying, she can't even get him, she can't even, and it's no, it's he might well call her the B word if she asked him to make his plate. But I'm thinking like I ain't never. This is not me bragging. This is just the situation. This is a situation because the you know what I'm saying, the type of loving type of type of women I have, type of woman that I have, you know what I'm saying, type of wife the type of wife that I have that appreciates and loves me. It's like I don't have to ask them, can you make my plate? Like I was kind of always taught that, like, you know what I'm saying, like I was shown that too, like, hey, if you got a dude, and you know what I'm saying. Plus, dudes want to be in the kitchen anyway. Like, want to be in somebody else's kitchen, especially if it's somebody's house, especially in your house. Like, I'm saying, we just not like, you know what I'm saying. Like, and then it's first people in front of people, you know what I'm saying, in front of people, or just like not in front of people, just in your house. Period. Like, it should be like, I don't know, it should be like that. Like it's like that. But I seen that. Like I know, and it makes sense. Like it's like that in my like I'm not. I'm just saying that. Like why are we? Da-da-da. I mean, you ask me, I may be like I may be like, nah, I'm good right now. But the point that she asked me is like she read it because she's like, she gonna, that's but that's someone who appreciates you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't. It's not a problem, not a chore making you a play because like you deserve that play. Women, you know what I'm saying? Women will more women will be more open to you. You know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and to do whatever you need and want them to do if they feel like you know what I'm saying, you appreciate them. And to them, that's them feeling like you are, you know what I'm saying, being grateful, you know what I'm saying, you are grateful, like, you know what, I am really grateful for, you know what I'm saying, for you, for, you know what I'm saying, for being awesome, you know, so always looking out for me, even when I sometimes I'll be like, man, I ain't even think about that, and it's my situation, you know, so I'll be like, you know what, because it's like, because in the end of the day, you be like, hey, you know what, if you going through something, I'm going through something, you know what I mean, in a way, you know what I'm saying, or in the way, all depends. Whatever makes sense for your situation, and if you know what I'm saying, and if you always trying to make it better, you grateful for the situation, and you know what I'm saying, and you grateful for the person that you have in your life. You know what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong being just thankful. You know what I'm saying. Um, if it's going if it's going back if it's going both ways, you know what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, if nobody ain't doing nothing, and then you know what I'm saying, somebody ain't doing nothing, and then they tell you, oh, you should be grateful that you with me. That's not it. That's not it. It's not it. Because they feel like you owe them something. You don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing. Unless you know what I'm saying, unless you owe them something. I mean, unless you shout out to Mojo, shout out to Miss Caucasian, Michael J, Wandering Fool. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to like on YouTube live. Shout out to people on Wisdom. Shout out to YouTube live. Shout out to everybody listening all across the world. We are live on Wisdom. We are live on YouTube Live. We are live on iHeartRadio right now. We are live on Apple Podcasts right now. We are on YouTube Live right now. You can see me live if you want to go and click over and see the podcast live and see me in the flesh talking. There you go. You know what I'm saying? You can hear me both. You can see us both ways. You can see the show both ways. It's all good. I'm here. Uh, yeah, man. I would say being, you know what I'm saying, I like being like being grateful is, you know what I'm saying, like I said, it's like appreciating what you know what I'm saying, what you have, you know what I'm saying, and really paying, you know what I'm saying, and really paying attention to the details. Like being grateful is paying, basically, I'm saying, I guess I can say in a nutshell, like, you know what I'm saying, like being grateful is paying attention to the details that you have in your life. That was something. Ain't tell me that makes sense. Being grateful is paying attention to the details in your life. Let's go. Real World J podcast show. Even when I was talking about the toes, the feet, the legs. Sometimes you wake up every single day with your kids. Somebody didn't. Your kids wake up, you know what I'm saying, blessed and free. Somebody kid woke up and they had take, you know what I'm saying, they found out they had cancer today. Or you found out that you had cancer. Or you found out your mom had cancer today. And someone's passing away. You know what I'm saying? But then to, you know what I'm saying, you didn't have none of that today. Should be thankful. Should be grateful for that. Every single day, because everybody who you love and they still doing all right. And you ain't grateful for that? You ain't thankful for that? Because I'm speaking from experience. Like everybody that I have, everybody that I have unconditional love in my life right now is living. I got I have a mom. My mom's still living. My dad's still living. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? My grandma's still living. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my grandma's still living. Like, you know, all my brothers and sisters. I have five. I have. I'm four. I'm the oldest out of five. Everybody's still living. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's still, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody no dope fiends. Ain't nobody on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Um, we all, you know what I'm saying? We all may do something because, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We all came from, you know what I'm saying? We all came from, half our DNA is half my DNA. There's strong genes in that. So, hmm, I said what I said. Shout out to Voice of Terror, join the Real World J podcast show. Yeah. But at the end of the day, everybody got their demons. It's just the effort and you know what I'm saying? It's just the effort that you know what I'm saying, it's just the effort that we do to fight it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you put effort towards it, then it'll be okay. The obstacles that you have, or you one obstacle or two obstacles or 20 obstacles, or you put effort to it, that it'll go away. Because you know what I'm saying, pressure don't bust people, you know what I'm saying? It bust pipes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the true thing. And you know what I'm saying, you apply pressure to, you know what I'm saying, to something for so long, then it's gonna break. It's gonna push through. You just gotta keep on pushing through because it's gonna break. You are the pressure. You weren't hacking on it. So the tree gonna fall. And then you keep it moving. Like being grateful, like, you know, like one of the, you know what I'm saying, one of the things about being grateful is having, you know what I'm saying, like having energy. Like, you know what I'm saying, like having energy. You know what I'm saying? Waking up in the morning, you know what I'm saying, with energy that excites you every day, reflects on your inner state, peace, you know what I'm saying, and your holiness in life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? He said when you live in life with proud and being true to yourself, you have self-love. And remember, love is the highest. it's energetic vibration, the highest energy that you can have. You know what I mean? Because like if so many people can have peace, the peace equates to joy. Joy equates to bliss. And bliss, you know what I'm saying? And leads to happiness. But that starts within. You know what I'm saying? Like being grateful is, you know what I'm saying, is all that, having energy. You can't be grateful if you don't have energy, because you're not putting energy towards the things that you need to, that you need to take care of, the other things you need to do. That's not being grateful. You talk, you got something great in your life and you're not taking care of it. How are you being grateful for it? Real World J podcast show. Let's go. Make it make sense. You know, uh, giving back, like giving back. It's a great, you know what I'm saying. It's a great way. You know what I'm saying. It's one of the great things that one of the great qualities of a grateful person have is giving back. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta be about money, because everybody don't got money, but everybody got time. And if you use it wisely, you have time. Even if you just talking to somebody going through something, you talking on something, you gave somebody they called you, you gave somebody their time, and then you know what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, I tell people all the I tell people this in their face. I like I'd rather listen to your long story than attend your funeral. I can deal with that. I can handle that, but I can handle your story though every single time. Because if me listening to you don't get you don't get you there, yep, it's a win every day. Shout out to everybody listening on Wisdom. Really appreciate y'all. Shout out to Mercy Ann. Love you. Love you. I love you. You always coming through. I love you. And I appreciate you because evidently I make sense. Make sense of something. You know what I'm saying? Something makes sense. So and that's the appreciation that I had, because I was like, man, if I make sense, then shout out, you know what I'm saying, like Mojo, you know what I'm saying? If I make sense, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? Cause we question ourselves. You know what I mean? We question ourselves because that's why cause we thinkers. We supposed to question ourselves. If you think, you question yourself. Because sometimes I'll be like, some people like me, you overthinking it, but I'll be like, there's another scenario. It's like, and I'll be like, why are you not over it? Like, why are you not thinking it through? That'd be my response. Or if I say it out loud, it'll be in my head, but I'd be like, well, why are you not thinking all the way through? Because it's like, because a big picture person, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to call it, I call myself a big picture person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at everything. I mean, you got to figure out your plan, make sure your plan tight, and then you got to make sure, and then you got to like even plan for scenarios in your mind, and then you got to be prepared for scenarios that you don't even, that just, just made up pop up. So, yeah. I always go off top a little bit, but I'm always on. I get back on. Number, no, I would say number. No, I don't got no numbers. I don't got any numbers like that. You know what I'm saying? Mark do that, so I like how you do it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like, because I don't write anything down, so I'm kind of like just like, wow. You know what I mean? I wish I could write things. I I wish I could write things down though, but if I did write things down, then the podcast wouldn't sound like it would sound. I say everything from the heart, and it goes to my mind, and it filters through my mind, and then I just say it. Like this is how it goes. Like, cause I feel like it's true, it's genuine, and it came from the heart, and it came from a great place because I'm in a great place. You know what I'm saying? My mind, body, and soul. Because I'm writing because it comes from my heart, and you know what I'm saying? And my heart is a good place. I'm in a good place in my heart. You know what I'm saying? My heart's in a good place. My heart's healthy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So try to make it make sense. Yeah. So, being, you know what I'm saying, signs of being grateful, you know what I'm saying? Getting out of your comfort zone often. Yeah. Because you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta show yourself. Sometimes you gotta show yourself what you can do and what you know what I'm saying, and what your limits. And so, because when you know your limits, and then you can have a plan to conquer it. Getting out your comfort zone is just about learning about yourself, and if you really care about it, and if you really care about what you know what I'm saying, what you receive, and if you want to make a change about it, that's what it's there for. You know, your comfort zone, that's what it's there for. To see you, or like that's not a, you know what I'm saying, or that's not a problem for you. You'll find comfort getting at your comfort zone will basically tells you if you got a problem with it, if you don't got a problem with it. If you got certain situations with it or not situations with it. The situations you want to deal with it and you don't want to deal with it. You know, certain things you be like, nope, I only go this far with it. But that's fine. Your limits is your limits. At the end of the day, don't make nobody your don't make somebody expectations your limits. Because you'll never, you know what I'm saying, because you'll never succeed them. Because that always comes with something. Because then it becomes a game. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And getting out your comfort zone is very healthy. We have tons you know what I'm saying? We put ourselves in a box because we got to put ourselves somewhere so we be comfortable so we can do the things we need to do so we can do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? The things that we have to do. You know, so we got to find a space. That's that space. I don't want to call it a box, but call it that space. But you got to get out that space so you can see other things and do other things and have other things and want to do other things and want to see other things. When you see the other things, when you do other things, you want to do other things. And you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, crap. For example, like the first time I got out the country, it was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this is cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to have a passport and that. Like, man, you know, it's just like a lot of stuff. It's just different. Like it's totally different. And I would tell anybody, like, if you had a chance to go outside the country and like go out the states, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to travel the states too, because I didn't travel to a lot of states. You know what I'm saying? I have traveled to a lot of states. I've been to a lot of states. You know what I'm saying? In America, and you know, so um, I'll tell people and get out your comfort zone. And I would tell people this, and this is a real comfort zone. Because I actually know, and I used to be that guy. I used to be that black man that never been out of Dallas, Texas. Facts. Never been out. I used to be that guy. I mean, I'm talking about like in my wood. I'm 40 now. So I'm like Jalen when I was 30. Yeah. So basically like 10 years ago, shoot. I ain't never been to Sunnyside, South Dallas. About 11 years ago, something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I said that, and that's getting out of the comfort zone because I was like, I ain't never been in nowhere, so it's like it was real scary for me. You know, getting on the, I ain't never been on a plane before. That was real scary for me. You know, so I was shaking, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying, just in panic mode. I was panicking. I was shaking. I was like going up and down. It was like just embarrassing. You know what I'm saying, for myself and for you know what I'm saying, and for you know what I'm saying. Info life. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. I see the bigger picture. Like, come on, man, you ain't never been nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even act like I ain't never been nowhere. Saying it was so Trump, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, but then it's like now I can't even like shoot. I rather jump on the plane than get in the car. What the hell? Why would I get in the car? They got an airport. That's now it's my mindset. Cause I got my comfort zone. And it's annoying to people too. I'm like, man, why would I drive that airport? If I can get we drive 4 hours in a row, but we can get there in 30 minutes on the plane. That's what I'm gonna do. I've done it. You gonna drive? Nope. It's gonna take us 29 minutes to get to Austin. Damn right. I'm not driving to Austin. For what? Get on a plane, I get out, 30 minutes, I'm good. I'm waiting on you. Then I go to the airport early, go to the, to go so I have fun. I'm chilling. I'm having a day. Yeah, because I told someone, I told someone, I was like, man, you ain't never been on a plane, you never been out of Dallas. I was like, man, just take, man, I was like, from here to Houston on the plane, it's like 29, 30 minutes. For real. Really, it really is. People who know what they know what they know. It's a lot from here, no, from Dallas to Houston on a plane. I have done it. I mean, so I was like, man, just kind of test it out. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like start there. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to go to DC or something like that. That's gonna make sure. Or go to Seattle. That's gonna make sure. Yeah, that's gonna make sure head up from Dallas to Seattle. That's 4 hours and 30 minutes on a plane. Like, and the first time I did that, I was like, and I think that was a long time I ever been on a plane before. You know what I'm saying? Like at one stretch. I've been longer. I mean, I've been in Hawaii straight through. Like I don't like non-stops. That don't make sense to me. I mean, not non-stops, but like stopping. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it a couple times in my life. I was like, this is stupid. But getting after, you know what I'm saying? I would tell somebody getting out their comfort zone is like, you know what I'm saying? Just start from Dallas to Houston and then go to Austin and then, you know what I'm saying? Just get on plane, just get on there and try to, so you can be, comfortable with it. And then somebody say, let's go. Then you be like, I'm ready to go. Just a test run. You know what I'm saying? Getting out your comfort zone. It's just a test. It really getting out your comfort zone ain't nothing but a test of your limits. Of the situation that you know what I'm saying that you in or you put yourself in. Yeah. Shout out to everybody listening to Wisdom. Shout out to Aaron Garcia. Shout out to Loretta Ford Torre. I missed that, but I'm sorry. Shout out to Mo, Joe, shout out to Michael, Mercy Ann, Winter Food, Miss Tara, Miss Caucasian. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. Uh, Shout out to everybody listening across the world. You know, man. Shout out to people. Shout out to people listening in India, in Greece. Really appreciate for the downloads. And anybody who listens to the show, y'all can just not listen just on where your device. Y'all can go to YouTube, subscribe to us, the Real World J podcast show. Subscribe to us, like us. You know what I'm saying? You can any episode that you hear on Wisdom or on your device, it's on YouTube. You can actually visually see the episode that you listening to right now. You know what I mean? It is, or you can go to Spotify, you go to our radio, you can go to, you know, if you can type in your favorite artist, you can type in the Real World J podcast show and download it, like it, listen to it there. It's fine. I'm just giving you options. Everybody love options. I know I do. Because options bring opportunity. You're grateful enough to seize the moment. If If you see it for what it really is. And that's being grateful. I would say one of the things about you know what I'm saying, being you know what I'm saying, keeping yourself being, you know what I'm saying, just being grateful. You know what I'm saying? Just be a grateful person. You know what I'm saying? Just being a grateful person. Stop settling for toxic relationships. How you how you graceful and you dealing with mess? A graceful person, mess don't come the way. A bad dude with bad intentions won't come your way. He be like, nah, she too, nah. I can see that. That's what you want. And you in the world, I mean, I wonder what guys are scared to talk to. Not scared to talk to you. They know they can't. You know what I'm saying? They know they're not on your level. Why talk to you? That mean that you need to change. You need to change your surroundings. Real World J podcast show. Let's go. I ain't told no lies. I just tell the truth. In the boot. Well, I tried to anyway. You know what I'm saying? I tried to anyway. Yeah. Turn that fan on. Not, I like to, you know. And like, so you know, I just and so just make that make sense. So basically, I'm saying because how you expect to grow, how you know what I'm saying, you're a flower and you blooming, and then you in soil that is toxic. What you think is you know so what you think is gonna happen to you and the thing that you planted? It's gonna turn to toxic waste and it's not gonna grow. And you can't accept toxic relationship. You can't like like let me tell you. Let me tell you an example of a toxic relationship. Friends with benefits. It's a toxic. It is a toxic relationship. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's facts. At the end of the day, someone breaks the contract. Someone's gonna break the contract. I mean, sometimes no one never does. You know what I'm saying? And that is a beautiful thing. I salute you. If you ain't never if y'all in a situation, y'all been in for 10 years, y'all never broke the contract. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe certain other things, maybe in a way, you know what I'm saying, maybe the reason why, you know what I'm saying, extra things too, and that makes sense too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you married and she married, you know what I'm saying? It's like the only thing y'all gotta do is be quiet. But it's true though, we're lying though. She married, and the only thing you gotta do is don't be quiet and don't show. It's like just play your job, and you get whatever she gonna get. You know, so you get whatever you want from her, but she still. You know what I'm saying? What it is like like that is a poor decision because like I said, the contract get broke. Majority of the time, the contract get broke. You know what I'm saying? The contract get broke when people when a person or the individuals get feelings because you started off on right because you didn't start off on the right foundation anyway. You trying to build a house from the ground up, and then you wonder why construction is bad. Because at the end of the day, if you're trying to build a relationship, if you're trying to build, like, listen to the metaphor. If you're trying to build a relationship off of, just say like a lady, she's trying to build a relationship off the one tool that this man has. Just say like his penis, right? His dick, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If that's the tool that you're trying to build this foundation with, and this dream and this house with, that is the wrong tool. And then the second question I'll be asking, the first question I'll be asking, like, what else can you do? If you gotta ask somebody what else they can't do, they shouldn't be in your, you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be in your space like that. They really should be in your life like that. So everybody got work, and everybody should. And is you crazy? You know, so I know people like, man, it's crazy to say that, but at the end of the day, man, I think it's kind of crazy that there's some people who you have people in your life that has no worth, that has no worth to you, and when someone doesn't have worth to you, then you don't value them. So it doesn't make sense for you to. So it doesn't make sense for y'all each other to be each other's life. We're gonna take a 30-second break. So I ain't gonna lie, I gotta go to the bathroom. But I got music though. Easy. Hey, hey, I'm back. Sorry. And then I had to tell, and then I went in and I went. I had to go to. I had to go to the little technician's room, but but then I walked by. I told my. I told my family that I'm thankful. I'm grateful for them. You know what I'm saying? And I love them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Latoya B. Shout out to Love Session. Shout out to Jan Nohan. I'm not messing it up. I'm sorry. Shout out to Chase Pod. Shout out to Janelle. Shout out to Wondering Food. Shout out to Aaron, Aaron Garcia, Loretta, Michael, Mercy Ann, Voice of Terror, Mr. Mrs. Caucasian, and oh yeah, and also I wanted to tell you, if y'all want to join them, y'all want to hit the hit the button, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all got something to say, want to say something, speak, talk, whatever. Like hit it. I'm cool. This is a podcast show, talk show. So you know what I'm saying? The lines are open. If you want to hit it, comments, or if you just want to just whatever, it's cool. All you gotta do. I'm cool. I welcome guests. It makes the show better. Because at the end of the day, I feel like if we're a community, it's like one person just can't talk because if one person just talk, then we know if everybody just listening, then we know how it goes. It turns to a dictatorship. And a community when everybody talking and then everybody have ideas. And then that's how things grow. And that's how things, you know what I'm saying? That's how really things how that's really how things, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the mental bartering system. That's healthy. You know, that's healthy. Shout out to everybody listening on Wisdom. Coming through. Coming through like I always do. Shout out everybody listening on you, watching on YouTube. Shout out to y'all. Y'all come through like y'all always do. I'm messing up over here, but I'm good with the flow. That's what Mark 2.5 say. Uh, you love yourself. Oh my God, that is very important. You love yourself. We're going back to the side. You know what I'm saying? To being grateful, man. Being grateful, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, if you don't love yourself, then you don't know who you are. And then if you don't know who you are, how can you expect your dreams to come true? That can make sense because, like, especially like, how you gonna be in a relationship? You don't know who you are, and then you expect to someone to tell you or help you find out. That's a bad move. That's a poor decision. And then because in the day, do they're just gonna just do what they have to do just to benefit them. He said he helped you find yourself, but he's just creating what he wants. You just saying yeah because it's the right thing. They go both ways, but I'm just saying what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if you don't have a plan for yourself, because like if you don't have a plan for yourself, how can you expect someone else to have a plan for you? That's rude. We have a guest on the Real World J podcast show, the Tanya B. Let's go. We're live in 3, 2, 1.
Hey Jesse, how are you?
I am doing wonderful. I am blessed, and I am thankful you for the grace and for you the grace and the Real World J podcast show. I am very thankful. I love guests, and I encourage it, and I'm so thankful that you're on. And I just want to hear what you got to say. I'm done talking. Let's go. Sorry.
That is so cool.
I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Sorry. Let's go. I'm sorry. I let you talk.
Okay. I mean, I can say so many things on this topic. I mean, I just came on, so I don't know what you said, but I'd like to say something on piggyback on something you just said.
Please.
About we're getting in relationships and we're looking for validation from other people.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've come to learn along my journey, which a lot of other people will come to learn, is that I believe that relationships are for mature people.
Absolutely.
And that means that you are physically, emotionally, spiritually fit before you get in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Because I believe you need to have your own self together.
Because
I don't look to someone to have me together, help me be together. They help complement me. They're adding on to my life.
Right.
When we are broken people,
yeah,
and we get with someone else broken, now we have a broken relationship. Now we're draining each other, and
there's no growth.
I just really believe now that I know better, it's for mature people. And you were hitting on the point about identity. And I look at the fact that I'm writing a book now about knowing your identity, how I found my identity. And
know who you are.
That's how I found out who I was.
You got to know who you are. You got to know who you are. That's self-worth.
How he sees me. How he sees me. What is the value that he puts upon me? He puts so much value upon me. And I have to realize that because he came. That's value. I have worth. I don't need to look to someone else for that.
No, you do not.
So I believe the foundation is getting your own self together.
Yep.
Knowing who you are.
Yep.
Through Christ.
Yep.
Which you receive the love that he has for you, and you see yourself and as he sees you, then you can give something out. You can't give out nothing you don't have.
Exactly.
Once I tasted strawberries, nobody can't tell me that they taste like something else. Trust me, I already know how strawberries taste.
Right, that part.
I receive the love of God, and I know who I am. Nobody can tell me nothing different.
Nope.
I'm not looking for nothing else because I'm already full. It will find me.
Oh yeah, of course.
And that's something to be grateful about.
There's something to be grateful. Right, knowing who you are like you know what I'm saying, like standing on your foundations, you know what I'm saying, standing on the things that you know what I'm saying that you was raised with, the things that you created, the thing, you know what I'm saying, the things that you built for yourself, you know what I mean. End of the day, you know what I'm saying, no one, you should never have someone, you should never want to have someone in your life or in your space or in your world that you know what I'm saying that that tried to knock that down. That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? And a person, if somebody gonna be around the house, they building on to it. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? They building on to it. I understand that.
I didn't always know
We
that.
always don't. We always don't know that. Everybody, I mean, it's more people that don't know that does. And when they still and when they do know, they still make the still wrong decision because they think they right, because they think they know better than the person who told them. But I'm like, man, I done been through this 5 times. That's why I'm your dad.
I'm like, look, you don't want to be the controller of your life, okay?
Right. You want somebody else to control your life.
There's a lot of people out there to run you crazy and do all sorts of stuff, but you know what? They need the Lord too. So the most important thing is that we get our own stuff together. We grow up so that we can be mature when we enter into a relationship.
Because at the end of the day, if you don't got yourself together, you are someone who don't got themselves together. So right. And if you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and if you do got some, and if you do get lucky to get somebody to have that stuff together, they're wasting so much time and so much energy trying to get you where they need to be. You know what? And at the day, to me, that's wasted time. That's wasted to me. That's wasted time. That's wasted time. That's wasted. Right, like because it's levels to this thing. It's levels. Like if like for real though, real talk. Like I'm just saying when I'm making the point of our conversation. But like if I'm on level 9 and you're on level 2, I don't see you. And then you know what I mean. Like I don't see you, and I don't care. Like I don't care because like because I'm not going to care. I'm not gonna care to be like, hey, you know what? I see, because like at the end of the time, when you're on level 9, you're on level 2, potential go out the door. It's who you are, and it's who you are and what you got and what you're doing and what you're trying to do. That matters. You know, at the end of the day, you know, people will be. At the end of the day, I call this dry texting. You know that people call me crazy, but I say what I say because I mean what I say, and you know what I mean, and I understand. Right, in an opinion. But I feel like anything else that you talking about when you meet someone and you texting and say you but he both y'all he high on you, like no, I'm saying the women he high on the phone and hi you smiling and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you didn't ask the real questions though. You didn't the whole time you text him the whole day. You didn't ask him the real question. You didn't ask him what first. But no. Oh, please let me finish. Ooh, let me finish.
Stop bumping bodies and get yourself together.
That's what I'm saying, and that's my point is, because my point is like the first question you should ask is like, what you believe in. Number 2,
that's right.
What's your portfolio look like? And if a dude say, what is that? Do not text him to get blocked, or I don't fuck with the banks. What you mean? You don't mess with structure. You don't mess with the future. You don't mess with like for whatever I'm trying to do. The bank gonna be involved, even if I'm using them or if they're holding it, so I can get it out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this is like what like make it make sense. Like you know what I mean? Like and it's people who like that. It's people who dealing with the individuals like that, and you wonder why you struggle. Like it takes it takes a 16-year-old can get a debit card, and you dealing with a 40-year-old, and you dealing with a 45-year-old man who you know what I'm saying, who has struggles getting the debit card from Wells Fargo because you know what I'm saying, because he didn't screw everybody else in his younger age in banks. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like make it make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you like you can't wonder why you struggle because you know why you struggle because that's your life.
Yeah. Well, to get on off of here, I just want to say, relationships are for mature people, and people need to stop bumping bodies and get themselves together.
At the end of the day, it's like I don't understand people like I don't understand people. For example, like I don't understand people who like like go to high school, find a high school sweetheart, and they get married. You don't even know who you are, and you don't really know who she is. So how y'all and then y'all have a baby, and then y'all don't even know what y'all. It's just a whole bunch of y'all trying to figure it out.
Yes,
and that's a struggle. That's a struggle
because no one taught me or them any better, and so you continue the cycle of ignorance, and you just
I agree.
keep going until boom.
I agree.
You wake up, you come to learn and know better. You come into that relationship with the Lord, because that was my story, and I look back now and I'm like, oh my goodness, but you know what? That's my journey, and I can share that, and I can help somebody with that. Whether they hear me or I see the fruitation of them, even taking the advice, but the seed was planted. That's all that mattered.
Mm-hmm.
It was planted.
You're playing.
What I said to them. They may not do it
right
now, but guess what? They won't forget.
That part.
Because people can say, oh, you did that. Okay, yeah. Oh, you're right. You right on point. I did that. But the pain, the suffering, the consequences that follow, I got that, and you'll get the same. So it's best that we just make the right choices. But I thank you for having me on, Jesse.
Yeah.
Have a good night, morning, whatever it may be.
I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm on Central Time, so it's 11:09, so I'm good.
Yeah, but you keep doing what you do.
I appreciate you.
All right. Okay.
Thank you. It's a blessing to have my own blessing. I love guests. Like, keep it coming. But people, God, that keeps me live. That keeps me going. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's a Real World Day podcast show. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go give me something to drink. I'm thirsty. I'm a little parched. I'm gonna take a little 30-second break just to give me something. Some drink. And so I have a little music going for you. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Shout out to the 17 listeners that are listening on Wisdom. Shout out to Chocolate Yoda. Shout out to Saint Say. Shout out to Lola. Shout out to Lola. Damn, I left my shout out to Daryl. Daryl, shout out to Michael J. Shout out to Little Soya Beach. Lessons, life, love, little lessons. Shout out to Chase McPine, Janelle. Yeah, hold on. Sorry, I messed up. I took a break. I took a break and then I messed up. I'm back. Mr. Magic City. But blow a purple hair. I don't know what I say. Whatever. Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to Yeezy Harris. To my being ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not being, we're talking about both, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's about both. It matters. And we're just going back and forth. Then with I would say probably like number 5 or something like that. So number 6 would be like uh you are mindful. Being grateful person of being mindful of others. Being mindful of somebody's feelings, somebody's emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like what you do can, you know what I'm saying, can affect, you know what I'm saying, so many things. You know what I'm saying? That just really just caring. You know what I'm saying? They're just caring. They're just see, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference between someone who doesn't know how to control power and somebody that does know how to control power. That's a graceful person. Mm. I say anybody want to join us to the show, ask some, say some, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do hit the button. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, who know how to, you know what I'm saying, a person who know how to handle control and doesn't, somebody who doesn't. You know what I mean? Um um you know, because some people can't handle like because so much, you know what I'm saying, like because I believe too much, you know what I'm saying, like you can't give one man too much power. That's what I believe in. And then some people you can't even give people authority. Some people you can't even give people a supervisor job. They, you know what I'm saying, they act like they're the manager. They act like they CEO. I'm just like, whoa. And then, you know what I'm saying, and we are other people. Like they can't, you know what I'm saying, like they always, like, you know what I'm saying, like some people always stay where they stay because they can't go to, you know what I'm saying. You was like, man, if he can just go to management, but he can't because you want to know all that. And so being, like I said, being mindful is, you know what I'm saying, like I said, understanding the power that you have and being mindful, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, and caring about what you do with it and how you do it, and you know what I'm saying, and how you manage you know what I'm saying, in whatever situation that you have power in, you know what I'm saying, and caring and not, you know what I'm saying, because it's like it's not okay, you know what I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, it's not okay to be a dick. I'm talking about women and female or whatever it may be. I'm talking about it's not okay to be a dick. It's okay to be an asshole. It's not okay to be a dick. Being a dick is being vicious. But that hoe is just, you know what I'm saying, really just going back and forth with somebody who tried you. You got, and someone who's grateful, understand that and recognize that. Off the dome, in the zone. Shout out to 20 people who are listening on Wisdom. Really appreciate y'all. Bless. because I treat my life like a blessing, and I'm blessing that people care. Because damn, I care. I, I care about the world. I want to make the world a better place. Because at the end of the day, like I tell people, I say this all the time. I also tell people. I say this all the time on the podcast. I say this to anyone. If more women, if you know what I'm saying, if more women knew they self worth, the world would be a better place, and the world would be a better, and the world will be a graceful place. Facts. Anybody want to debate me? I can go so on that one. No, not like battle toe, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Where's the lion? With the lion, show. Uh, Having a daily gratitude practice. You know what I'm saying? Like show people gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Who who help you get you where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Help you got that help you got you pay homage. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like get you know what I'm saying? Like pay attention and always you know what I'm saying? Have people here close to help you get where you need to go, or you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Or the people in your life getting where you need to go, or helping you where you need to go, or getting where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like show gratitude at the end of the day. I thank you. Like you can't thank you say thank you to the you say thank you at the you know what I'm saying at the bagger at the grocery store, but you can't say thank you to the person, you know what I'm saying, who helps you provide get the grocery. Make it make sense. And at the end of the day, being a grateful person is doing something without expecting nothing in return. Definition of a cheerful giver. I'd rather give than have because I have it because I mean I have it to give. That's beautiful. That's grateful. Grateful what you have. You just you know what I'm saying. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do in my life. I want to have so I want to have one. I want I want to have one. I like you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie. I want to have a lot so I can give a lot. Not enough, but a lot. Cause I got a lot, so I'm gonna give a lot. Gotta make it. I gotta match. Make it make sense. You don't have a lot, then you give enough. Is because it's way. Trust me. You already know who anybody who business know that you can give a lot instead have a lot. Because I want to make the world a better. Like my goal is to make the world. My goal and my dream and I feel like my purpose here is to help make the world a better place through my testimony, through you know what I'm saying, through other people's testimonies, to some people's stories. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if my testimony or my story can be somebody, you know what I'm saying, can somebody can 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 be somebody poster board or stepping stone to get where it needs to go. And my job is done. That's the, that's the job. That's the job. Every time I get on here, I don't do it for numbers. If I can just have one, if I can just have one person in a situation, or make them think like, you know what, damn, he's all right, or whatever. Like, damn, I ain't think about that. That was the whole point of the damn podcast. I ain't gonna lie to you. Exactly how, exactly how it is. You know, Really? So yeah, that is pretty much, that's it. I really appreciate y'all for joining Real Boy J Podcast Show with the hour mark. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace.